Who wore it better? Metlar, the leader of the Inhumanoids, or Beyonce on her Renaissance tour? Today we watched Inhumanoids from 1986. We're going to be breaking down episode 1, talking about all the weird and wild stuff. And we'll be giving the award for the most cursed frame from the episode, so stay tuned for that. Let's get into Inhumanoids. The theme song informs us that the Inhumanoids exist, so look out for those guys. And the singer is like...
Inhumanoids! Inhumanoids!
He might be an Inhumanoid himself.
I think he is, yeah. Or like Cookie Monster fell on hard times and needed to pick up some freelance work.
Inhumanoids! Inhumanoids!
He sounds exactly like Tony Robbins. Do you know that guy?
Like the motivational speaker?
Exactly. Have you heard that guy talk?
I'm sure I have, but I don't.
He sounds exactly like the singer for Inhumanoids.
This is what you've come for. This is why we worked around the clock. Inhumanoids! Inhumanoids!
Maybe it was him. I like at one point there's just like a shriek in the middle of the song. Like someone just, like a monster just yells.
Monster cannot contain himself. Just so stoked for the show.
I kind of like the theme song. I listened to it a couple times.
Really?
The first time it played, I went, this is crazy. What is this theme song? I have to listen to it again. And then I listened to it again and I was like, oh, it's kind of catchy. Maybe I'll listen one more time.
I like it, but the grunting vocal is like not necessary. It's ruining it.
No.
And right at the end of the theme song, the grunting vocalist just dies or something. He like just goes like,
They had to wheel him into the booth. It's like, one more performance.
This is my final recording.
Gonna give it everything I got.
He gave it too much.
He died doing what he loved. Grunting.
The episode opens up with a giant dinosaur thing preserved in amber being transported. And meanwhile, some bad guys are drilling into the earth and they strike some sort of monster. And the eye patch bad guy says, "So the ancient documents were right." Eye patch bad guys, man. Absolutely crazy. No bad guy could keep two eyes if they tried.
Why are all these villains getting into accidents with their eyes? Like,
they need goggles. Protective eyewear.
Or is it that an eye accident turns you into a villain? Is that what it is?
As soon as you have a dark enough thought, one of your eyes pops out of your head, I think.
Or maybe both of his eyes are fine and he just knows that like he doesn't have much else going on other than the trench coat to make it obvious that he's a villain.
Yeah.
So he just put it on this morning. He's trying out something new.
That's a big popped collar on that trench coat too. That's like a Dracula collar.
Yeah.
And he says, "So the ancient documents were right." And it's just crazy how often in movies and TV that ancient documents turn out to be right.
Yeah.
You know, just one time could an ancient document just be a dud? They're all bangers.
They were on to something. Yeah.
I guess it's pretty hard to make a document in ancient times. If you're going to make one, it better be right.
You better have something to say.
Yeah.
If you're going to put ink to paper.
And next, at the unveiling ceremony for the dinosaur, a woman introduces us to the Earth Corp, who are the heroes of this show. And while the woman is introducing them, the bald one is whispering about how he wants to bang the announcer lady, but his coworker says that obviously she would never go for him because he's the worst. And the bald guy looks genuinely shocked by this.
Huh?
Wait, I thought I was a catch. Then they unveil the dinosaur, but the dino starts screaming and his eyes are glowing. And the sound effect of the dinosaur and screaming is clearly just a dude screaming. The event attendees flee for their lives as the windows of the venue start breaking because there's also a giant swamp thing making its way towards the venue. It's just a giant swamp Cthulhu.
With a tentacle mustache.
Yeah, little red stash.
Yosemite Sam mustache. So this guy comes crashing across the bridge and Auger or whatever the hell the guy's name is like, "It's trashing the bridge." And the other guy's like, "That's not even paying the toll."
"It's trashing the bridge." "Yeah, and I bet it's not even paying the toll."
It's like, come on, man.
This is not the time for your tight five. There's a kaiju attacking the city right now, actually, and people are dying.
Kick that guy out of the club. He's got a relentless commitment to bits that it's just not appropriate right now.
It is not appropriate.
What the heck? And he didn't even pay the toll. It's like, all right, buddy. The city is being leveled right now.
So the police attack the Swamp Cthulhu, but they're no match for this kaiju. And yeah, one of the guys here in the helicopter, they get hit by this car, and then it turns him full Stallone. He goes full Sylvester Stallone as he knows the end is near.
Oh no.
Poor guy. With him, and their no logo hats. What is their hat? Are they a big fan of eggs? Elongated eggs?
Couple of egg delivery guys.
Just a couple of egg delivery guys. That's my Stallone impression.
That was pretty good.
So the Earth Corps suits up into their toyetic battle suits, and the bald saw-arm dude goes to get a tissue sample of the swamp monster, while the Yellow Ranger goes to check on the amber-encased dino. Yeah, the yellow guy's helmet is like a heart. It's a cute helmet.
It is pretty cute. This whole outfit and all of his equipment is, I've got questions about it for sure.
Yeah, the head is a DJ mask thing in a heart.
Yeah, maybe he also DJs on the side.
He probably did the theme song. He dropped that vocal sample over the beginning.
Inhumanoids!
So the saw arm guy, he slices the Swamp Cthulhu's ankle open. The ankle is full of cabbages or something.
It's a cabbage monster.
Oh, he's just made of cabbages. Gotta boil this guy. Make some sauerkraut.
Yeah, there's some pretty gnarly shots in this show. This was probably scary for kids.
Yeah, I think that is why it only lasted one season. It was too freaky.
It is freaky, but it's also it seems to be pretty well made. It's too bad that there wasn't more of this, because I'm a fan after the first episode. I like it.
I mean, the art rocks.
Yeah, there's some, even in the close-ups and stuff, a lot of detail.
It's so comic book inspired, right? Like the inking, like the shadows,
Definitely.
The dark blacks, and there's just no fade to them. All the shadows.
Yeah, even this frame that you're on right now, for example, the glow on his gross tentacles and
that's so sick.
Really well done.
And there's some of the editing is it's also pretty comic-esque, because they're doing panels, they're doing split screens and stuff. It looks like a comic book. Show is really cool.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of all the madness, this woman, Sandra, is standing at the foot of the dino, and the yellow Earth Core dude is like, "What are you doing here, Sandra?" And Sandra's like, "I think the two monsters are trying to communicate." And it's like, well, Sandra, who cares? Let them talk. Get out of there. Stop eavesdropping on those kaijus.
What are you going to do about it?
Who cares if they're communicating? Go home.
They don't need you here right now, Sandra.
Yeah, let them communicate.
She's like, I should hear them out. Just want to make sure everything's cool here.
If you're enjoying this video and you want to support the channel, you can tell someone about the channel, send them this video, or you can like this video and leave a comment. And if you really want to get nasty with your support, you can throw me a couple bucks over on buymeacoffee.com. The link is in the description. All right, back to the cartoon. So the two monsters come face to face, and they do start speaking English. And the dino says, "Release me, Tendril, then we'll free Metlar." All right.
Just some kaiju business here.
I don't want to know about that. There's a lot going on already. I don't need to know about Metlar. If he's not here right now, don't tell me about him. I'm sure his time will come. And as the building is collapsing, Sandra and the Yellow Ranger are running away, and we see the pants that he's wearing.
His pants are awesome.
What are those?
I don't know. They're like, we have to come up with a weird costume. And they're like circular bubble legs. It's it's pretty cool. I don't understand quite what purpose they serve or how they can be useful.
What? They're big old jingle bells.
Yeah, that's exactly what they look like. You think he's jangling as he runs? He's like a cat.
Every step sounds like a pack of reindeers going by.
So the other guys know he's coming to do his tight five. They can get the out of there.
What would be the purpose of having these ball pants? Like, that's crazy. He's definitely rubbing, like his legs are going to be rubbing against each other as he's running. The balls, they're going to be clanking.
Yeah. Like, how do you bend your leg?
Yeah, how do you bend your leg?
I could see those being like used underwater if you needed to like inflate them, and they like inflated and then you could rise up to the surface, but they look like they're just big hard metal balls that are
Those are literally just big sleigh bells. And they make his legs look way too long for his body.
Yeah. This he's like 60% leg.
This guy's like a grasshopper unfolded.
Short little arms.
He's like a T-Rex. It's a little robot DJ T-Rex. So the swamp monster frees the amber-encased dino, and he's like a weird skeleton dino, and his name is Decompose.
I thought he'd look a little, I don't know, different when he got taken out of the amber.
He's a skeleton dino.
Yeah, but I thought he'd have like maybe a bit more of a neck or something. He's just like kind of a funny proportion.
He's got no neck.
All that neck got added onto that other guy's legs.
But his name is Decompose, okay? But it's spelled D apostrophe compose. Like, did he come up with that spelling? That fancy spelling?
I like to believe that he did, yeah.
He's like, it's actually French. It's decompose.
His real name's actually just like Rick. It's like, no, it's Decompose with a D.
D apostrophe.
That's my screen name on the Inhumanoids forum.
And then the Yellow Ranger hits the Skelosaurus with a hydro pump, and it splooges the dino's face, covering it with a good heaping layer of thick, sticky water.
I never want to hear you say that sentence again.
This is literally what happened.
I know, we were all thinking it.
I mean, this is crazy. It's clearly water, but
it's just water.
No, water doesn't act like that.
No, it's like, it's like fire extinguisher stuff or something.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what's filled up in all those metal circles in his bubble pants. Yeah. It's just filled with his goo.
It's filled with his goo? Ew. Oh, his bubble pants are just filled with goo. They should be deflated right now.
They're just sloshing around as he runs.
Yeah, that's gnarly, that bukkake dinosaur.
Oh, man.
Next, the police shoot a missile straight through the dino's chest, and it collides with some flammable thing, and there's a big explosion, so everyone assumes the monsters are dead. But upon closer inspection, they're just gone. And yeah, the art in this show just rocks. I mean, the character design of this Cthulhu monster is so sick.
I'm a big fan of just big bad guy media. If there's a big monster, kaiju. Or Godzilla, anything in the Godzilla universe, like, it's just awesome. Really appeals to me.
Honestly, the show didn't need anything else. Like, humans in cool battlesuits versus kaijus is great.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we'll get to it, but they add so much other bull that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessary. Leave that, like, kaijus, great. That's it.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. Stop world building. We're done. We have kaijus. And then the narrator lets us know all of his questions. What were those monsters? Were they from outer space? Or were they mutations caused by toxic waste? Or were they a mass illusion created by the stress of modern living? He says that.
Or were they a mass illusion created by the stress of modern living?
It's definitely not that last one, right? Like, that's crazy.
We were all wondering it.
Well, I mean, the whole city's destroyed. What do you think caused it?
He thinks he's tripping balls right now.
Because life is so stressful, this narrator needs to go on vacation. So next, the Earth Core dudes are conducting experiments on the swamp monster sample and brushing up on their old ancient texts. And this one Earth Core dude is on the phone with a general explaining that they think the monsters came from the center of the Earth, and he's very adamant about it, but the general doesn't buy it, which I don't know why the general is so against the idea of these monsters coming from the center of the earth. He's like, no.
Where else do you think they came from, brother?
They have to come from somewhere. Did you read the ancient text?
This guy's definitely not up to date with the ancient text. That's so embarrassing. He doesn't know the ancient text.
But also, it could be, I mean, these people are the Earth Core, right?
Right.
And he's saying, oh, those monsters were probably from the center of the earth. They could just be trying to stay in business.
That's true.
This is Earth business.
He's like, oh yeah, it's a big Earth Core problem. Trust me.
Yeah, this is a huge contract to Kaijus. Yeah, they came from the Earth for sure.
No doubt about it.
No doubt. So it's up to the Earth Core to track down the monsters. One guy thinks they must have escaped to the water, but this other dude is like, no, they must have went to the forest. Remember the vibes?
That was my favorite line in the episode.
He literally says, remember the vibes. I listened to it multiple times because it's like, oh, he must be saying vines because like the swamp kaiju is like made of vines maybe?
Nope.
No. He clearly says vibes.
The answer lies in the forest. Remember the vibes?
Yeah, and the other guy even responds. And he's like, we can't base this off of vibes, you idiot. You're a scientist.
Luckily, the lab coat guy has another theory. He says that an oil worker reported seeing the swamp Cthulhu coming out of a drilling shaft, which is, well, that's a pretty solid lead, I would say. I mean, the guy saw him for sure.
You were a witness? You bore witness to this? Then yeah, you should have spoken up a little earlier when we were all trying to figure out what the is going on.
We were running on vibes here and you have solid facts? What the But they're all idiots, I guess, so they decide to split up. Yellow Bubble Pants goes to the forest with his original Game Boy, and he sticks it into the ground, and then it just explodes.
I hate when that happens.
And then, of course, the tree stumps behind him turn into tree monsters.
Listen, I was very scared of the trees in Wizard of Oz as a child, and I still retain a little bit of that trauma. So when these trees were growing arms, I was a little spooked.
But they don't really look like tree monsters.
No, they just look like globs.
I wrote they look like troll geckos.
They do, yeah.
The troll geckos are pissed. The one says, you may never violate the forest again. And by violate the forest, he means, yeah, don't come here and stick your exploding Game Boy in the ground.
It's pretty rude to do that. You know, show up in your bubble pants, sticking explosives in the earth, following a trail of vibes.
There's so many vibes.
This guy needs to be let go, I think. He's not too useful.
He's just shooting sticky liquid into people's faces, like
doing shtick, just telling his bits while his city's under attack. It's like, what do you actually contribute, brother?
And over with the Blue Ranger, he's going into the mine shaft. And this guy's got like bear traps on his wrists, which is kind of cool, but that can't be useful. They seem like they would get in the way.
He's got a deep fear of those underground bears.
Yeah, you really got to be careful when you're using the restroom with those things on.
Ooh.
He discovers like a prison cell with chains and stuff, and he suspects the monsters were being held prisoner there. Okay.
Sure. Everyone's just following vibes.
Yeah, there's definitely some bad vibes down here. And the other two Earth Core dudes investigate the water in their cool sub thing. And they run into a school of tuna fish and get really freaked out. So they're like, we got to get out of here. These tuna fish they're too spooky.
This guy jumps at the first sight of fish. You're going deep underwater in your sub. Like, what are you're about to see a lot more up stuff than some fish.
Small fish. Get out of here. Retreat.
Abort.
Like, you should have went in the forest, man. And then the swamp monster attacks them and starts crushing the ship. And the guy shouts, it's crushing us like a tin can. And then there's like a commercial break, like it fades out.
I know what you're going to say.
And then it comes back and he's like, it's crushing us like a tin can.
But isn't it the other guy that says it?
Oh, is it?
I watched it back and I looked at their mouths and I'm pretty sure, and it's a different voice actor, I'm pretty sure the one guy says it, they cut to commercial, they come back and the other guy says the exact same thing. Like
Oh,
word
wow.
for word.
Crushing us like a tin can! And it's crushing us like a tin can!
I knew it was definitely not the exact same vocal clip. Like they at least did it twice. So it's the other
Yeah.
guy?
I'm
That's
pretty
insane.
sure, yeah, the guy on the right says it the first time, and then the guy on the left says it the second time. I could be mistaken, but
Well, I mean, the guy should be like, well, I already said that. I know it's crushing us like a tin can. Remember when I said it 2 seconds ago?
even on a life or death situation, that would really bother me if that guy stole my line after I said it because he didn't have any ideas of his own.
I would just be thinking, like, did he not hear me say it? And now, like, he thinks that's his own original idea?
And now that's going to be how I die, is just like preoccupied with the fact that someone said a weird thing.
And this guy's just riding a high of this great line, thinking he just came up with it.
That's f***ed up.
Then the Earth Core dudes put on their weird helmets and blow the pressure tubes, exploding the ship and allowing them to escape. And the swamp monster gets hurt and falls down. And then the Skelosaurus comes and helps him up. And that moment there, like, of the Skelosaurus just helping the Swamp Cthulhu up, I was like, man, these guys are just friends. They just want to live peacefully at the bottom of the ocean, maybe? Like,
maybe.
Are they so bad? Like, they escaped your captivity, yeah, and then came to the bottom of the ocean. Like, leave them.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the thing, right? You start to sympathize for the big guys. You go like, they don't know what's going on. They're not as concerned with all this human stuff as I am. They're just big guys who are trying to live on their own.
They're just trying to be there for each other and help each other up.
I think the show should be from their perspective.
The Inhumanoids are the most human.
The Inhumanoids are the most human.
Wait, I said that before the commercial break. I wonder if I could drop a commercial there. I can choose where the ads go. That could be good.
I really
have
hope
to
you do
remember
that.
Oh, it's on the table. All right. So the heroes swim ashore, but the monsters are not done attacking. They take one final swipe, and then they're done attacking. Yeah. Like, Inhumanoids probably should have just came up and finished those guys off.
Yeah, just step on them.
And back in the mine shaft, above the mine shaft, the bad guy with the eye patch, he's cutting the line, which drops the Blue Ranger. And then the bad guys drop some weird ball in the mine shaft, and it explodes, caving it in. Luckily, the Blue Ranger is able to use his bear trap wrist guards to dig his way out. And at this point, I'm like, who is this bad guy? Who is this eye patch human bad guy? Like, what is he trying to do here?
He's trying to cover up for the Inhumanoids because he's probably responsible.
But so he's attacking the only people who seem to be able to stop the Inhumanoids?
I guess so.
Does he want the Inhumanoids to conquer the Earth?
Yes, haven't you seen his eye patch? And his popped collar?
You're right. He just wants to see the world burn through one eye.
With no depth perception.
And back in the forest with the weird tree monsters, the tree monsters say, "You should have never touched that amber dinosaur thing." And the yellow bubble pants guy says, "Well, yeah, for sure. We definitely regret that. You can have it back." But the creepy tree folks start screaming and surrounding him, but they don't attack him. And the leader of the tree monsters says, "You know what? You seem like a pretty chill dude. You know, you seem like pretty pure of soul and stuff. So let me show you the horrors in which you have released upon the world," which kicks into this big, dirty exposition lore drop. I was satisfied with just kaijus versus dudes in robot suits, but it gets way more complicated than that. Basically, there are 3 Inhumanoids. Yeah, the Swamp Cthulhu, the Skelosaurus, and their leader, Metlar. And I have a quick question for you. I gotta send you an image, though.
Okay.
Who wore it better? Metlar, the leader of the Inhumanoids, or Beyonce on her Renaissance tour?
Oh, that's tough. They both look pretty nice.
They both are divas, obviously.
Yeah. Beyonce's a little shinier. She's got more twinkle, you know?
True. But Metlar is the leader of the Inhumanoids.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep that in mind as well. I mean, he does have that going for him.
He is a dweller of a fiery domain.
I think considering he's the dweller of a fiery domain, you kind of got to give it to Metlar, right?
All right.
Although I'd like to see him perform.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure he's the vocalist from the Inhumanoids theme song.
That's a good point.
Inhumanoids. But I would like to hear Beyonce cover that, so.
True.
Hopefully she gets around to it.
Beyonce, we're waiting.
Obviously she's watching this.
Beyonce, I know you're watching this. We're waiting for you to cover the theme song. So
Beyonce, huge fan of retro cartoons.
Long-time fan of the show. We really appreciate your support, Beyonce.
So here's all this crazy lore and so there are other monsters who are not quite as big as the Inhumanoids called the Mutors. And they're all good monsters. And the Mutors fought an impossible war against the Inhumanoids.
Fought an impossible war.
Why was the war impossible?
It was... I mean, if it ended, it obviously wasn't impossible.
It happened, so it sounded like it was possible.
Sounds like it was pretty possible, dude. And here is this week's cursed frame, as voted on in the YouTube poll. This is the Impossible War. It looks like they're having a great time.
Yeah, they're having a blast.
Is this a tickle war?
Decompose is loving it. Look at him.
Yeah, even the tree guy. The troll gecko.
They look like they're just playing. This isn't impossible. This is very possible.
They look like best buds.
They're on a play date.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I don't like how Decompose has a lot of his internal organs are pretty external.
Well, I mean, that's why he's called Decompose, I think.
Sure. I'm just saying, I don't like it.
In a constant state of decompose. Yeah. I mean, the fact that you can see his organs underneath the rib cage, it's like, why is your rib cage on your exterior, dude? I think God did you dirty.
Yeah. You could punch him right in the pancreas. It's gross.
Yeah. It's probably pretty easy to defeat this guy. Just go for the internal organs that
just stab his liver.
And the tree people are pretty upsetting too. Their mouth is too big for their head. And I don't even understand his mouth, I guess, to be honest. What's the pink part? Is that his lips or is that
He's got a little tongue, yeah.
Is it tongue? Ew.
That reads like a tongue to me, but
there's no way tree people have tongues.
Well, how else does he talk? He needs a tongue to
You're right.
articulate himself. I think that's his tongue.
Right, yeah. And he has one big thick eyebrow and the other eye has zero eyebrow.
He's trying something out. I like that this is also a continuation of the cursed frame being someone being picked up by someone else.
You're right. That is a pretty consistent trope in our cursed frames. Somebody's always picking somebody up. It's either that or Titanor's toe.
We haven't finished the episode yet, so that still might make an appearance. Who knows?
Titanor's toe is another Inhumanoid. It's a Kaiju toe. Yeah, continuing the lore.
What was going on there? Who's that? Who's that fiery guy that was just in Decompose's fist? Was that one of the... So these are all the Mutors. The lesser... The Mutors, okay, yeah.
They're good guys.
Yeah, that fire guy was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. These guys, I can't remember their names, like Magnor and Meltor or something. These two are the ones that imprisoned Metlar, which is the diva Beyonce guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like to think that they captured him by tricking him into thinking that he had a sold-out show at Madison Square Garden. And then he walked out on stage and they just dropped a big cage on him.
This is your moment, Metlar.
3 sold-out nights back to back. He just wants to sing.
On his Ancient Text tour.
I'm going to be singing all the hits from the Ancient Text.
So, yeah, luckily the Mutors won and imprisoned all the Inhumanoids. But now the friggin' stupid humans have released 2 of the Inhumanoids. And if they release Metlar, then it's going to be a whole thing. Like, it's going to be a whole season's worth of problems. So
There's going to be like 12 more episodes if this guy gets out.
And back at Earth Core HQ, they decide they need to stop the Inhumanoids, and then the swamp monster tentacles their roof, and the episode ends. Remember to like this video and leave a comment to help support the channel. Bye-bye.